Okay, so the next task for us is the electronics factory. I need to be producing electronics en masse. We have ourselves the copper ore we need for the copper wires. We have the iron ore we need for the iron plates to make the circuits. We have water and we have crude oil so that we can make plastics for the red circuits, mix it with the iron plates to make sulfuric acid for the blue circuits, and that's basically the whole lot. And then we can ship off the green circuits down to the engine area that we made, and that can make the electric engines that we need for something. For the flying robot frames, which are then used in the yellow science, as well as the blue circuits. So if we can get that electronics factory operational, we are good to go. And to do that, I'm going to need more furnaces, more mining drills, and a lot more assembling machines. Oh boy. Okay. How many do I need though? The answer is yes. Let's grab speed modules and start making those. We need steel, which we have some buffer over here with. And then we need gears. And then we need circuits as well. I'm also going to place a chest in the middle of this railway to put my excess machines that I'm not using anymore. Yeah, let's distribute some more of these rails. And then let's get this rail line going north to where the future electronics factory will be. Oh, this is so satisfying being able to just spam click. Actually, that's too many. Cancel those. And we can turn diagonally here. Okay, now where should this electronics factory station be? I have no idea. What we should start with building the drills. So let's grab these. Let's do that. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Okay, that's the copper prepared. Okay, nice. Oh, I don't have nearly enough assembling machines. Let's grab more of that iron. Oof. We need more circuits. There we go. We need more gears. And more iron. And more everything. Ah, never ends. Oh, and more speed modules. Oh boy. I think we're getting low on those now, aren't we? That'll probably do. Furnaces. We should have a... Whoa. We have a stockpile of those for sure. Drills. We need... Drills. How do we make those? Iron plates, iron gears, electric circuits. Can get more gears easily. Can get more iron easily. And then we just make some drills. Yeah, alright, cool. 100 drills should be plenty. We have the power lines. We don't need inserters. We do need belts. Let's go grab some more belts. Man, is that all we've made? Slow, isn't it? Ah, but it's slow because we don't have very good throughput on the iron. The iron ore. Okay, let's improve the throughput here. Yeah, look at that. It's looking better already. Oh, this drill's already out. Nice. Okay, but I realize that even if I increase the throughput here, it's not. There's not going to be enough throughput. Yeah, there's just not going to be enough iron on this belt, so we could supplement that with a splitter here, which will merge it together. Yeah, I think that helps. However, I saw a design up there on the interwebs where you can balance the load across your whole bus using a clever design of splitters and belts, underground belts. See if I remember how it's made. Something like... something like this. Kind of looks like an hourglass, doesn't it? Kind of looks like an hourglass, doesn't it? Yeah. That's looking pretty good. That's completely filled up all the belts. Yeah. Which means, because this belt is not completely filled up now with iron, although we could do another balancer. Yeah, let's do another balancer before we make any more decisions. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like voodoo. I'm sure you can explain away this with math. That's too much for me. Okay, so that should balance all that up. Which it does. Cool. Nice. Alright, let's head up to... Alright, most of our electric mining drills and furnaces are crafted, so let's head up to the copper mine and start placing. Okay, time for my scuffed substation placement again. Hey. Where are my substations? Oh, I just realized. Yeah, these drills are not orientated very well. Ugh. This is pretty gross. Yeah, let's flip all these around. Oh, are we really out of drills already? Yeah, I guess we are. This is really, really scuffed. This is really scuffed. We make it work. Okay, that goes there. No, we're out of substations as well. Hey, we need more drills and substations. Let's grab some more gears and some iron plates. We're absolutely full again. Like, absolutely. Oh boy. Okay, what do we need for drills? Plates and gears. ID. That should do. I thought 100 was going to be enough. Turns out it was not. Okay, so I realized I actually broke the power connections to my radar network. So I have to restore that. There we go. We do have a second copper ore vein here, but I'm not going to tap into it just yet. Let's see how much 163 million can supply us with. And then we can make a call later. Yeah, I did goof on this belt placement earlier. Move that across. All this drilling music to my ears. Yeah, I absolutely messed up the placement of these drills. Completely. Yeah, I think that's all of them corrected. So let's bring the belt across again. Yeah, my inventory is going to completely fill up with copper doing this. Okay. With that crisis out of the way, we should be able to get started now on building the... Oh, hang on. Let's just clear this first. Make a bit of savings on these belts. Alright, cool. So with that crisis out of the way, now we can build the rest of the electronics factory. Starting with hang on, let's just get rid of all this. So I can just deconstruct these. Oh, yeah, I am very full of copper. Alright, we can get rid of that pretty soon, though. Let's merge all these belts into the bus. And then we can do a belt balance. Oh my goodness, I'm missing all of this. Okay. How many bus lanes is this going to be? Too many. This isn't going to be very full. Oh no, I'm out of belts. No, I'm going to have to get some more. Let's just run a belt balancer anyway. We can just ram all the belts into it. So it's... we run this here. Oh, that's too far. Run it like that, and then out the top, right? And I'm out of belts. Alright, time to get more belts. Hopefully it's not too far of a trek anymore, since we do have the 4 exosuits. We do have the 4 exoskeletons. Does make the trip a lot faster. Okay, where are my belts? Here we are. Got all this copper I need to get rid of. Oh! Put that in here. Come on, drones. Pick up. Okay, our mining drills are done. I'm gonna need more furnaces than that, I think. I'm definitely gonna need more assembly machines. What am I low on? Iron. Grab some more iron. Nice. Oh, we're out of speed modules. Thankfully we are buffering on these. Let's chuck those in. Let's grab another stack of furnaces and head back up to the electronics factory. So now that I'm mining copper ore, I need to turn it into copper plates with the good old copy paste design from here. Let's grab you. Where is it? Up here. But we want it traveling the other way, so let's flip that and plonk you there. Let my drone start building those. I need a lot more red inserters for this. Man, they're still kind of slow. I would really like these bots to speed up, but I haven't got the science ready yet to be able to research more worker speed. And for the time being, let's finish this belt balancer. I think that's all it needs. Here's my other balancer. Yeah, that's good. Then we can run these belts in. That'll help resolve any of the inconsistencies with the belt load. And then we can just run these back up. Come on. Cool. What do you think of that? That looks good, I think. Right, power. We need to power it all. Where's the nearest? We can just run a hole over, can't we? Wait, no, that's where the bus is going to go. Let's... There we go, that'll connect you up. Look at that, we've got copper. Cool, so with the copper... we need to bring the copper over to an area so that we can start turning it into copper wires. And in bulk. Yeah, okay, this is going to have to flip around. Flip it over this way. Oops. And get it over this side. Yep, okay, and then we can do the same design that we did down here. Where's a better spot? That's probably just the gear design, isn't it? We can copy you. I'm gonna have to flip it again and put it... No, actually that's not going to be good because we have the red inserters pulling the copper wires out, but they're too slow. I'm going to need the fast inserters or even the bulk inserters doing the work of moving things in and out. Yeah, okay, this is going to need a unique design. Let's clear these trees. We need the assemblers here. Ooh, what's going on here? They're still hammering the wall. How many hit points have you got? 700. Okay. Ooh. They're not happy, but they're not as mad as these guys. Oh, hang on. These guys stopped. They finally stopped. Wow. That massacre was going on for days. I'm actually rather surprised that stopped. Alright, we need to make copper wires. And then that's going to output onto these either side. Yeah, that's going to output onto either side of these belts. We need a lot more fast inserters. Cool. We need to power them up. Like so. Okay, so copper plate comes in, copper wire comes out, and rinse and repeat. I think we can copy and paste this now. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then let's finish off this. Here we go. Then we should actually flip this belt around. We can run a bus over this side to bring along with the iron up top to make the rest of the electronic circuits in the middle. I think that's a solid plan. Oh, what do you guys think? Should be a solid plan, maybe. If we put the electric circuits, if we put the green circuits here, we've got the oil there, we can start making the plastic for the red circuits, and then we can also do sulfuric acid up here for the blue circuits, which will probably go up top. Yeah, so we stack them green, reds, and blues, and then we bring them all back down with buses to probably the station down here. Should be good, maybe. Guess we'll see. And then that station then comes back around probably down here to join back up to the main highway. We can deliver the blue circuits over to the spaceport. Oh, but we also need copper for the low density structures, which would have to go somewhere. That, or we ship... Yeah, we could ship plastic over to here along with steel and use the copper over here exclusively for the low density structures there. That might be a better option. We could also just grab plastic from here. So many options. Anyway, I think that's a solid plan for the circuits. Here we stack them green, red, and then blues. A lot of the greens are going to have to go to the blues because it's like a ridiculous ratio. It's 20 green circuits to make one blue circuit. Absolutely insane. Okay, so we have those. Yep, okay, it's time to duplicate these. And run the rest of the buses, which I can't do because I am out of belts again. We can at least blueprint this up. Not blueprint, sorry, we can ghost it up. Yep, and then this runs to here. That's an output belt, so that needs to go the other way. Then we should be able to copy and paste. This is where the next copper goes. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is working. Okay, let's clear that. Still have some drills around that we haven't finished placing. Okay. That's all the copper mined now. Being mined. Grab some more belts. How many do we have available? It's not much. It's slow. Why is it so slow? This iron is still not great. And there's not really much we can do to speed that up because that looks like full throughput. Oh yeah, it would be because of the balancer. That's full throughput. But we're just chewing up all of those iron plates for gears before we can even... Damn, yeah, okay, I am going to have to pull off this belt and supplement those gears. Alright. That's our next move. Still a bit of a trek, isn't it? There we go. So, what we need is for that to speed up, because this is going to be under heavy demand in a moment. Upgrade you. And then I suppose we just split that again, right? For now, anyway. I could also actually make use of this. Get rid of those. This can come down. Actually, let's run a ground belt over there instead. This can run down here. And instead, we use these gears. Instead, we can use these gears for the engines further on the right. And then these gears can instead split and be supplementing. Yeah, okay. We can supplement the belts. That's better. Okay, the splitters aren't going because we don't have any blast. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're just not making anything. Okay, what's next? Really just waiting for these belts to craft. Hopefully now that they're faster, I don't have to... Yeah, they're faster now, so we can keep going. I'm gonna dump all this copper ore into these furnaces. I can finally empty my inventory. We need more red arms, but we're also out of yellow inserters, so let's go and grab some more from our little buffer chest down here. Oh, we got another drill out. Nice. Inserters. Make some more reds. Where do these guys come from? Okay, I'm absolutely going to need more furnaces. I am not carrying enough at all. Hmm. Okay, let's go grab some more furnaces. This is definitely going to run out. Getting more attacks. Probably because the pollution's getting worse. No, it's not actually that bad. Probably because a lot of it's just sitting idle. It'll get worse. I'm sure of it. These bots are out of power again. Really need to increase their movement speed. And they charge kind of slow, don't they? Alright, back up north. So we have the copper cables. Now we need the iron plates, which are going to be up here. Which, oh, we're going to need more drills again. Make another 50 of those. It won't be enough. It's going to take ages to build. They're so slow. In the meantime, how's everyone going? Hope you're all having a good day. This is taking forever. Oh, and I'm out of belts again. That's convenient. Am I out of inserters again? Yeah, I am. And I need iron plates for them. Okay. Let's... No, I can't even smelt them because I need more red arms. Let's go and grab some more. Another 50 should do. I think we're good on... Yeah, we don't need big electric poles because we already have a big electric pole heading there. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Nothing else is sitting on this patch, so that's good. So, like last time, good old copy paste. Like that. Yep, that should do. One more there. Okay, and then we can deconstruct these, or cancel them rather. How do we shift left click? Ah, okay. Get rid of those. Yeah, that should be good for the iron. At least for mining the iron. We're gonna need more belts. How are we doing on belts? They should be quicker now. I think it was. Come down there and grab it. It's so cool seeing the trains running around now. We should get rid of our old belts too. Alrighty. Where do we think we should smelt the iron? Should we smelt it straight up here? Yeah, and then we can run a bus down here with all the smelted iron plates. We only need the iron plates pretty much for the electronics, for the green circuits. We don't need it for the later ones. We need to bring it a little bit across to here, but that's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. So we can build the furnace array up top. I think we can pretty much just copy this whole thing. My number one skill as a software engineer. Copy paste. Okay, and then we actually, I think, going to move the output belts. I'm going to flip them so that they're traveling left. And then we can run the belt down the left for the electronics. Ah, I forgot the other side of this belt. I forgot the other lane. Okay. I'm not using those 3 belts yet, but it's preparation for when we do. Hey, the factory is growing. And then we just sit here yet again. Doing more waiting. We're very quickly running out of belts again. Oh, this is a problem. wonder if I need a second bulk inserter. Probably do. Alright. Let's finish this up and then we'll head back down and I'll adjust it to make a second bulk inserter. Oh, and we're out of... We're out of drills again. How many more drills do we need? 45. Oh, there's more than that we need. Come on, charge up. Okay, let's head down. Oh, we can snag a drill from here. Well, I'm already running out of resources. That's good. Or bad. Whichever way you look at it. Okay, so I think if we rotate this, and then move the tunnel over, we should be able to now, yeah. Is it quicker? I can't tell. We need another one? Probably quick enough. Okay, what do we need for more drills? We need more iron. And back over to our buffer chest. I think we probably need to make another 100 of these. Iron. Yeah, that'll probably do. I forgot to grab the belts. The whole reason I went down was to get belts. And then I didn't grab them. Oh, yeah, that's speeding up now. I think every time I come back down here, there's even more belts. Okay, let's finish this up. So that's going to supply the copper for all of the... Oh no! Oh shoot! That's the wrong belt! How did I manage that? Oh, that's painful. Alright, what's going on here? Yeah, we'll pretend that never happened. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, how did I get the wrong belt? Yeah, that's completely filling my inventory now. Okay, what's wrong with these? Fast inserters. We need lots of them. Okay, so that should be all good. Let's keep heading back up. Sit here and wait for the robots to place some more. Doing a lot of waiting. That iron's building up nicely. And then let's build another bus. Let's form it over here. And then we'll do another belt balancer in a moment. Okay, I should be able to just copy paste the belt balancer from here. Like that. And then we have delivery. I'm out of belts again. I'm always out of belts. Wait, am I out of red inserters already? Oh my goodness. We need 113 of them. That's way more than I have access to. All right. Come on, robots. You can do it. I love the little noises they make. Hey, we need some more belts. How are the belts? Still kind of slow. Ooh. These drills are already out. Okay. In the meantime, while we wait for those belts to craft, we can keep working on planning out how this electronics factory is going to operate. So we need a downwards bus. Coming down here. Cool. And then we will, yeah, I don't think, no, we can't fit another balancer there. Or we can get these belts going under the main bus. Or we can get these going under the ore bus. And then we can do a belt balancer. There. And that needs to run all the way down. To the electronics factory. Oh, but there's these annoying cliffs in the way again. It's okay, we have underground belts. Cool. So we have the iron and we have the soon to be copper wires. These will run in a bus. Let's put a bus here for now. So we have 2 full belts here. We should eventually get another full belt here. Yeah, that'll be another full belt. And then we would technically just have one more half belt up the top, which can connect back down to this one. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a weird design. But hear me out. Here we go. It's going to head up there. You're going to plug in as that. This belt is going to come across there. And then this belt needs to do a weird little thing where it needs to join up. Oh, one more. It needs to join up with this half belt up here. I think I can just ram that over to that side. Like that. That forms our full bus of copper wires. Hopefully that works? Question mark? All right, no way to know until we get those belts and we can start placing them down. Okay. Express transport belts. That's not going to be enough. Oh boy. We also need inserters. Which are down here. Cool. Oh. Ah, we need iron plates to be able to make these guys. Probably because we need gears. Oops, no, I don't want to make all of them. We're going to need several hundred of these. Which ends up being my entire inserter stock. Okay, let's remove... Okay, let's remove the limit on these so they can keep making more while we're away. Um, we are stockpiling on these yellow science packs quite a lot. Should probably think about getting some more science up soon. Yeah, this wall is getting hammered. Any more insert? Oh, these inserters are crafting real quick. That's great. Okay. There's hope yet. Okay, that forms that bus. Eventually. I wonder what the building priority is for these guys. Do they sort by range? Or do they sort by placement in the array? Or is it random? Sometimes it's completely random. Ah, I forgot to run this belt across. Okay, let that fill up. Ooh, we need power up here. Okay. This guy's slow again. Cool. So that's filling up. That should finish off these two belts, which is exciting because that means I can run it further up now. Yeah. Okay, let's plan that out. Let's move this further up. Let's finish building up this belt balancer. Bus balancer, I suppose. Where have they all gone? Cool. Okay. Let's build this up. Oh. Oh, I'm out of belts again. This belt production speed is becoming a real problem. Yeah, okay. Oof. Finish these up. All we're really waiting on now is belts. That's pretty much all we need. Lots and lots of belts. Yeah, I think it's time we head back down and increase our belt production because this is getting ridiculous. I'm bottlenecked purely by how many belts I can place at a time. And each trip only gets me like 4 or 5 stacks of blue belts. We solved the lubricant crisis earlier. We kind of just have a gear crisis at the moment, I think. Let's upgrade these into fast belts. Sorry, fast inserters. Yeah, we're going to need a bulk inserter for this. This is taking a while. There we go, bulk inserter. We have plenty of these yellow belts going into here, so we're really just... Yeah, we really are just waiting on that to be faster. We could upgrade it from a level 1 to a level 3 crafter. There we go. Yeah, that helped it quite a bit. Okay. That's interesting. How come the iron is filled up here on this belt, but not on the belt down below? That's weird. Are we at an equilibrium or something? Oh, we need to... Okay. We're not making enough iron. By quite a long shot. How do we fix that? It's mostly just throughput, isn't it? Yeah. Probably done by upgrading these belts so that more iron can be pushed out by the drills. If we upgrade all these belts, we should see a better throughput, right? I mean, kinda? Oh, yeah, actually, that's a lot better. Okay, then we should be able to upgrade this belt. Yeah, okay. I see a problem now. Okay, we're really dealing with just a really, really big throughput issue. So, instead of having 2 4-belt wide buses, I should instead be merging them all down into one 4-belt bus. Yeah, I should be merging them all into one 4-belt bus, and then we have a much better distribution and a more solid distribution of iron. Let's grab all this. Okay, so that should be filling up now. Deconstruct these. Nice. Let them munch all that. Okay. Fill up these furnaces and we should be good. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. No, I still haven't upgraded this belt yet. Okay, is that better? It's still not solid. Oh, probably because we need to upgrade all these belts. Okay, that's solid. Mostly. That should be fine. Are we now getting more iron? No, because we need to upgrade this belt now. I'm out of belts. Okay, with that, the throughput problem should be solved. Yeah, look at that. Now we're full of iron. Much better. Alright, cool. So, that should help a lot with the belt production. Although, I need more belts. My inventory is just going to be full on belts now, isn't it? Oh, I know how I can get rid of these. I can drop them into the green science machines. Which is left over here. I can just drop them in here, which should sort me out for now, for the most part. Alright, cool. Let's bring our blue belts back up north to the electronics factory. Which is idle. We need to finish the iron plate production up here so that we can bring that down and start making the green circuits. Let's finish this off. Let these bots do their thing. Oh, I forgot to get the tunnels. Damn, that's annoying. We're still out of drills. Let's make some more of those. Actually, no, we're not. We have 40. No, we've had 40 drills this whole time. Okay, so that's a full bus. Alright, we need to power all this as well. Let's run power line over. Like that. Actually, I think that would look better there. Yep. Cool. Mass production of iron again. Might just manually place these belts so that it goes faster. Cool. Now we're mass producing iron, or we will be once we get all those belts installed. The iron's going to come down here, which it's piling up. That's nice. It's kind of like one of those sand timers. Hourglass. So I need to bring this down here beside the copper wire. So let's continue. Oh, let's continue bringing this up. I think we can then bring it across. And then a combination of iron plates here. And then copper wires here will then form the buses that will supply the circuit crafters, right? What do they need? Iron plates and copper cables. Okay, so we can grab these machines. Let's say these make circuits. We need 3 copper cables to 1 iron. So let's run a copper cable there. And we can pick that up using blue inserters because we need a lot of them. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. So 3 copper cables. So we use fast for that. And then because the long-handed inserters are not quite as fast, we can use that just to pick up one iron plate. So that'll go there. Like that. So to finish this off, we can connect up these buses. Like so. So that's the iron belt connected. And then, where is this coming? That's coming from the inside. So finish routing all these across. Belt placement ASMR. Oh, I'm too far. Okay, let's deconstruct those. I should actually just be able to copy this and paste it. Yeah, there we go. And then we can turn that around. Oops. Like that. So that's going to be the copper wire belt. That'll feed into here. Oh, these guys then need to output to another belt. Which way do we want to take this? What do we need for the red circuits? Oh, we need more copper cables. Need even more copper cables, and then we need a lot of electronic circuits. Okay. And then we need the plastic, which we can make. No, we can't make the plastic here because we need coal. We have coal over there. That's right. I was going to do plastics here because the coal was right next to the oil. Then we can ship it across in bulk with the train. Yeah, okay. So that means it doesn't necessarily matter where we put the red circuits. So we could put the red circuits somewhere else. But it really comes down to how many of these. Now we're gonna need a dedicated separate copper wire production, probably using this copper ore over here. So if we do this copper ore here, do the copper wires next to it, import the plastic in the station down below, and then take some of these green circuits, combine them all into reds. Yeah, that'll all be over here. Okay. Should we add a tag? So we can do green circuits here. Actually, that's green circuits are here. Actually, that's kind of redundant. I've already got this one here. Change this instead to red. Red circuits are here. And then we can probably just finish off the blue circuits, probably next to here where we'd make the sulfuric acid. So just do that up there. And I think that'll be good. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. So actually, let's grab this and then flip it. And this will form the top side where we can then output the green circuits onto one final belt and then run that over to this side for a bus over here. I think that'll probably be the most sensible thing to do. We should do this with a tunnel. Oh, the tunnel doesn't reach all the way. It's alright. It'll do because we don't have a full bus anymore after we deposited it. Yes, copper wire goes on the inside. And then iron plates on the outside. Yeah. Alright, cool. And then that's our bus. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the design. Actually, that's pretty much the same design we did for the engines. Yeah, it is. It's literally the same. All right, cool. Let's go grab some more belts. How many belts do we have? Ah, yes, that's much better. That's twice as many as we had last time we were there. Okay. Anything else I need? Probably more assembly machines. Furnaces are all placed. Drills. I still have plenty of substations we're low on. That's fine. Let's grab us these belts. Ooh, 1,000. Ooh. We can get busy with that. Let's grab the yellow transport belt. Put that in there so I'm empty. And let's empty ourselves of the undergrounds of the splitters too now that we're upgrading. And don't forget to grab some more underground belts. I forgot last time. Okay. We will eventually need to set up a train station there as well. Probably coming along here. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And it's actually looking kind of nice now that we've got these big, thick buses going around. It's starting to look like a circuit board in and of itself. The circuit board that makes circuit boards. Let's place all these. We just kick back and wait for them to work, really. Ooh. How's everyone doing? You all having a good day? They take a while to charge. Is there anything I can do to speed that up? Recharge rate 2 by 1 megawatts. Okay. That's not a rate though. Oh, right. Forgot to wire these up with power poles. Something we can do while we're waiting. And then, now that we have our modular design, no, that's not gonna be... Oh, no, hang on, yeah, we can. We can grab this. No, we can't. Alright, we can't expand on that until we see what the throughput will end up being like. Just to make sure that we don't have any, like, deficiencies in anything. Okay, that's all plugged in. Finish this up. We're out of belts again. I had $1 for every time I ran out of belts. I'd be a rich man. Okay. How many belts do we have? Even though I just left. Wow, it's half of, it's already made half of what we just took. That's pretty good. That means we can go back down there now. Be pretty exciting to see come back online as soon as we get those belts in. See the electronics factory start whirring to life and a tsunami of circuits starts coming through. I'm excited. Hey, where are those belts? There they are. 600. That should be enough to finish it off. Hopefully. Where'd you come from? I've just got stray bots all over the map. Yeah, all of this is just sitting here waiting to go. Waiting for an output. Which is here. Yeah, here we go, here we go. This is exciting. Come on. Build faster. Boom. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, look at them go. Oh, actually, they're crafting real fast. All right, we're going to need some blue inserters. Oh, that belt's full already. Oh, that is full already. Damn. Bit of oversight. I was not expecting it to be so quick. All right. finish off the rest of these buses then, I suppose. Okay, where were we going to take that? We were going to deliver them. Yeah, okay, what's the crafting time on these? It's 6 seconds. 2 for 6 seconds. 10 seconds for 20. Ooh. Okay, let's start off with delivering these green circuits to the red circuit area. Like the stone. Cool. Ah, that's a lot of trees to clear. Okay, now we should be able to just... Whoops. No! Need that. And this belt all the way across. We are going to... Okay, let's keep clearing these trees. We are going to start needing to grab this copper. Oh, but we've got a radar sitting here. Use Alt-D and let robots clear it. That's true. Deconstruction planner. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you. So welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. That's annoying. I don't really want to move my radar. I suppose I have to. We can just get full coverage from moving it up and below, I think. Okay, now we should just be able to copy this monstrosity. It's hideous. And then plonk it down here. Oh, I do want to flip it because we're going to travel to the left this side for the red circuits. Let's place that there. And I need to place another one here just to continue getting the rest of the coverage. That should be good. And then we can copy this side to extend it over here. And then just cancel these. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then we can copy... Hang on a minute. Radar has got cancelled. Are we out of substations? We are. Dang. Alright, I gotta grab more steel. That is one issue with using the deconstruction planner for the trees, is that it does pick up the wood. I do have an excess of wood. Although I am running out of small electric poles. Where did I leave them? I have a whole chest of them somewhere. No, that's the wood. Oh, there's the steel. I need that for substations. Oh, where did I leave excess? Was it in here? No. Oh, I left them somewhere. There they are. replenish on those. The electric poles. Let's grab some more. That's why we're here. Oh, okay. And then we can head back over to our electronics factory. We got more substations. That's good. Electric mining drills. Are we... I don't have radar coverage anymore. Oh, my robots. Sorry, guys. I keep leaving them out. Okay. Oh, another drill's run out of resources over there. Can we get better coverage? That? Yeah, we can. Nah, I'm a little lazy. I'm a little lazy. Can't be bothered fixing them all right now. Okay. Amount of drills? Yes? No? Yes. Yeah, they're swinging across. I need to smelt them. I need to smelt the copper again, so let's copy this array. Because we need a lot of copper for this. We need space for the bus and the balancer, so that'll probably go over there. And then we could probably bring the output down to a bus here and then build a copper wires down there. Yep, okay. Now that I've already built this, this makes everything so much easier. We can flip that. No, output needs to be on that side. Cool. And then it's dark, so I can barely see. Even with the night vision. Which reminds me, I could place lamps around everywhere. Probably even color them, make the place look nice. We're out of furnaces. That's fine. I can get some more. Maybe I just need more roboports to make this faster. Yeah, I'm not using my lasers at the moment, so I could go and make the roboports. That way we can get some more robots going as well. Although they would have to charge. Yeah, they would have to charge. That's going to be a bit annoying. Let's do it anyway. So we need batteries, iron gears, steel plates, advanced circuits. We have all that. Where is it? Ah, right. The batteries are up north. Sitting in a chest here. In a very temporary solution. Okay, we can make... No, let's not craft the gears. We've got gears in a chest. Let's do 3 more. There we go. We're going to need more drones too, aren't we? More construction robots. Where are my drone frames? Not crafting, okay. Let's fix that. This is all so temporary. Batteries I can probably also do at the electronics factory, because they only need... where is it? They only need iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. We're already going to be making the sulfuric acid here. So we can grab some iron and then take a little bit of the copper from somewhere. Probably from here, from one of these extra small belts. Yeah. And then we can make the batteries. The batteries can then go into making flying robot frames, which we need for utility science. Okay, we grab those. Now we can make some more construction robots. But they need circuits. Let's just grab some circuits off these belts. And put the robo ports in. How many drones does each roboport do? 10. Right, so with 5 of them I can do the 50 that I now have. And I got 2 spares. Let's see how this goes for construction speed. Yes, my minions. Get to work. Oh. We're out of drills. No matter, that's fine. Oh, look at them go! Why are they giving me... Oh, they're breaking... There's rocks here? Dang, that's annoying. Dang. And I'm out of inserters. Okay. How many more do we need? 51 reds, 156 furnaces, and 8 blue inserters. Okay, that's easy. We're also going to need more assembly machines, I think. Let's head on down and get that. And furnaces, check. Inserters, check. And we just need more belts as well. And assembly machines, which need speed modules. Which we have. Speed modules. Check. Then we need a whole bunch of gears and those. Plates and all that. Cool. Oh, my power reservoir is going down. We're doing a lot of building. There's still robots everywhere. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, here we go. So, to be able to wrap this up, get this online, and all this, and all this. Missing anything? Yeah, we're missing some blue inserters. It's fine. A lot of blue inserters, actually. Okay, and then we need our bus of copper plates to come down here so that we can make, and this needs to go the other way, so that we can make our copper wires. Oops, there we go. Okay, so that sorts you out. Come on, charge quicker. These robots are really good, but also kind of annoying at the same time. But I'm sure I just need to upgrade them with research. Okay, how many are we missing? Oh yeah, we're good. We'll fill those. Nice. So that's our copper wires done. Now we can hook up the ores. Yep. Okay, which belt? Okay, that deposit. So it's the bottom belt that these need to input their copper to. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, I need to build a bus first. So I can load balance. Whoops. Okay, let's do that. And then this runs down. Ooh, this is tight. There's a bit of a squeeze. Yeah, leave these guys here as backup auxiliary for later. So now we can copy our hourglass belt balancer. Here we go. Now we can wrap this around. Oh, I'm on the belt. I was wondering what that green square was. This is my range. All right. And then we should be able to just plug that in, right? Yes, look at that. Copper. And then we should be able to export this out now to another bus. Oops. Like so. So this is our second copper wire facility. And that's going to make copper wires. And now I can bring all this over. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Yeah, we need to do our weird bus join thing again. So that's going to be connect that up, connect you up, but then using tunnels, we connect these up. This is really rough. And that should now join up into one belt, which it does. Let's go grab our circuits. Now, what's the ratio on these, the red circuits? Okay, 2 plastic, 2 circuits, and 4 copper. So we can grab the plastic, grab the circuits, and put them onto each lane of one belt. And then we grab the copper cables and put that on another belt entirely. That should be an even distribution. I'm just going to get rid of these ones again. I'm not going to bother deconstructing them. I don't want the wood. Yeah, okay, so let's do a quick mock-up. So we get the circuits here. We have 2 belts. One's going to be copper wire going on one side. We need some fast inserters for that. And then the other belt side is going to be the circuits and plastic. And then we need to export that onto this side, which I think these craft slow, so we can use the orange inserters, and then we can copy that and do the same to the other side. So that should double belt the red circuits onto the here. So now, actually we should have a bit of a bigger gap here. Let's do 3 wide. Okay. Now we need to get our plastic in. Let's take some rails. And plastic's probably going to stop here. Can't really tell where this is going to be until I place it. Let's say the plastic goes in here. Where's our line? Here. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Cool. And do I have enough space for the 2 lanes here? Oops. Oh, barely. I'm just gonna have to do it for now. We can afford to lose one pump jack. Okay, so that's the 2 lanes there. So now I need to go and start building the plastic down here. And then, yeah, use that coal. I can use up the storage. Ooh. I'm going to have to turn that excess light oil into petroleum. Then we can use the petroleum with the coal and make plastic. Yep. Okay, that's our goal. I'm going to need a lot of belts for this as well. Okay. Let's go make that plastic. These pots are so slow. Come on. Oh, I'm still in range. What is my range now? Oh, it's bigger. Okay. It's bigger than it was. How did that happen? Is it because I have more roboports? Does that make the range bigger? Hey, what's going on here? Why are you out of lubricant? Where's the train? You're just sitting there. What happened to our lubricant? No heavy oil. Oh, because we're full on storage. We're full on the light oil. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh. How am I going to solve that? I can turn the light oil down into petroleum. That'll help a little bit, but it's not a guarantee. Okay, this rail is going to have to come down behind here and join back up to this. Yeah, okay, so this side is going to be the station side. And then we can just come down here diagonally. Being mindful that I do need to get past the iron down here. Oh, hang on, that's a weird angle. And then we should be able to just... I can't want to continue this up. Let's try and hook this up. Bit finicky this. Trying to get the nice curves. Okay, that'll work. Get rid of this now. Cool. So that connects back up to the main line. So yeah, that forms a full loop. Awesome. We'll have to go and place all those rails later. Now let's get our chemical plants. Actually, no, we need more drills. Ah, oh, damn, I need more drills. I need to go and get more iron. Man, I'm doing so much running back and forth on this map. There we go. Grab that iron. And we need some more gears. Where are the gears? There they are. That'll mine the coal. Yeah, that'll be mining the coal from over here. We can grab this oil, coal down here, plastic here, and then ship that. We're gonna have to create another station. Yeah, we can split this off. Oops. Like that. Although I'm not a fan of that diagonal. There we go. And we can build a little station over here to pick up the plastic. Like that, yeah, okay. Let's... I removed the radar. Oh, that's annoying. Why am I like this? We might as well grab some more chemical plants while we're here, just in case. Since we're going to be back on the oils now. This rail network's huge. Okay, let's put this radar back in its place. We need to create a turning around point. I guess we could also do a diagonal to meet back up with there, although that would go through where the research center is. I'll leave it for now, because I need to make a loop. That comes back to here. Connect that up. All right, cool. How do we loop this? Yeah, let's make a pretzel. Buh. What's another way we can do this? Oh, why does it want to do that? What are these shapes, man? Okay, hang on. No, I can do a better job than that. No, I can't. Hang on. Probably because I've moved too close. Is that the best we can do? If we build that, and then also build the same here. Oh, that's gross. Why is it doing that? That's better, I think. Does that look okay? It's not a bell end. Okay, so that's a loop. And then we can build the station here. So right beside the radar, we can come up here. And then come back down. Like that. And then loop back around, head back home. Yeah. Yeah, this'll work. Yeah, this'll work. Okay, now the plastic. We need, first off, to mine some coal. Without mining the iron. If we end up mining iron, it's going to be a total disaster because then we'll have excess materials we don't want. Okay. Really messy. Oh god, that's horrible. Let's just run this for now. And then later, as we deplete this side of the belt, or this side of the deposit, and then we can just shuffle these downwards. This should hopefully be enough coal. We don't really need much. And we'll process it down here, I reckon. I'm not too fond of it having to continue down. Yeah. Now let's continue that upwards. Let's just make that a rail that goes upwards. I'm not too impressed by how unsymmetrical this is either. Okay, that'll go like that. Then we need to turn this around, so okay, that'll build that. And then we can just, for the sake of symmetry's sake, copy this onto this side. Yeah, so this guy can flip around to this side. And yeah, so the eastward train can flip around and turn around. And then the westward train can also do the same here. Oh. God damn it. Alright, I guess that's staying. Oh, we're out of rails. Okay. No matter. We can still finish off the plastic. Let's get a train station going. Here. Recolor you to white. Plastic. Cool. And then we do need a locomotive, which we don't have the engines for, and we need some cargo wagons. In the meantime, we need to make chemical plants. Which means we need, set that up for plastic. Need to fill it up with those. And I think I'll do the same design I did ages ago, where is it? Yeah, I had coal running on one side of the belt, plastic running on the other side, and then we used a splitter to get rid of it. I think we'll do that again. So, grab the coal from our soon-to-be bus. It is coming down on both sides though, so I will need to... Actually, that needs to go on the other side. One side it. And then we insert, outsert. Extract, I guess. Nice rail design. I promise you that was an accident. I just wanted a place to loop the trains around. I made it symmetrical and that's what I ended up with. Finish the... Oh. Okay, let's bring that up. Okay, nice. And then we can change this to filter coal only on that side so that all the plastic comes out on this side. Okay, let's grab our petroleum. Do we have any spit? No, we don't. Okay. Grab that. Probably do another quick tank here, and then we can plug that in. So that's the petroleum. Let's power these up. And then... That's right, we need to power up the drills. I might just use a substation for that as well. Let's hook these up. And that'll be our plastic. And there comes the coal. Yes, nice. Okay. And with the plastic, we can bring this belt all the way down. Actually, we're going to need a locomotive. Let's go grab that locomotive. Hey, where are our engines? We should have an excess... Oh, another drill's out. We should have an excess piling up here, yep. Now I need some steel. There's a locomotive. Actually, let's grab some rails as well, so we can finish it off. Hey. Finally finish off this rail design. Rail network will be... Oh wait, no, we've still got the rest of these. I don't have any eastbound trains going across there, so I don't need to worry about finishing that part of the loop. That should be fine. Okay, we've got our train. Plonk you down there. Give you 2 carriages this time. Fuel. Let's... Oh, I'm gonna have to get some fuel. Or we can just put some wood in here for now. Oh, actually, I think I'm gonna need a buffer in here as well. Learning our lessons from before. Let's do some bulk inserters as well. Yep, okay. Do a substation here. Followed by some big electric poles. And we can just grab that over to this side. Nice, we have plastic. Okay, I do want to double belt this though. So, what we can do is copy this. Onto a second belt. And then just run that into here. That should be good. Oh, hang on, I need more power here. Okay. Then we need to get this coal. Probably just split that, to be honest. Okay, so that's 2 layers of plastic. Why is that not... Oh, right, we forgot to... We forgot to wire it up. Oh, wait, now I'm trapped. There we go. Hello, I love electromagnetic plants. They make a lot of green circuits. Electromagnetic plants. That's from the Space Age DLC, isn't it? Yeah, and they give you plus 50% base productivity. They're great. I do need to get to that. But I have yet to build a rocket. I've been holding off on that. Probably procrastinating too much. We'll get to there. I am excited to work with those. And foundries too, for the copper wires. I think foundries are good for copper wires. No, you can also do them with the electromagnetics as well, can't you? Okay, so that's plastic on both belt sides now. And we're drawing from that side. Okay, we need another bulk inserter. That's filling you up. Okay, so let's change this to a white train for plastic. We're picking up from plastic. And then I want to pick up so that the cargo is full. Interrupts will do the fueling station again. Yes, copper wire is faster in electromagnetic plant. Yeah, I thought so. And then you can stack the beacons on them as well to increase the speed even more. Oh, I haven't made a station over at the electric plant yet. These cliffs are annoying. It's annoying that it used to be, I remember it used to be back in the day, the cliff explosives were easy to make. Because you didn't need now they've changed it so that you need base. No, you need the metallurgic science packs for the what do you call them? The cliff explosives. That's really annoying. They go off-world to blow up some cliffs. I need to get rid of this coal. Why do I have so much of it? Okay, I still have so much stone as well. I need to make some more train stops. Hey, let's finish this rail. I brought electromagnetic plants, foundries, and big miners to Novice. Those buildings are really good. Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, the big miners, yes, the big miners are amazing. I do want to replace these drills with big miners one day. Although I'm not sure if this will actually, if this patch will be here when I do that. It probably will be. 163 million is a lot. With the foundries though, don't you have to get calcite? I think that was one thing I was concerned about, is the calcite would have to be shipped. Oh no, hang on, there's research you can do to make the calcite in space, can't you? No, that's productivity. Where is it? Here we go, advanced. Yeah, you can make calcite out of oxide. Actually, one oxide chunk makes 2 calcite. That's really good. That's really good. Damn, okay, I gotta get space going. Cryogenic plant is faster at making plastic. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm not sure how useful that is, because you can spam, once you get the agricultural science packs, you can spam the plastic bar productivity. And then it, I think it gets, I think it gets to a point where your productivity just becomes more than what the belts can actually handle. Even the green belts, but yeah, it would be good to get those cryogenics. Mostly just, I'm excited to use the fusion power plants. I've never done them before. Never gotten that far. Another ship, you can get calcite even without moving the ship. Yes. Yeah, you can just have it sitting up in space, like you do with the space science production. Okay, so that's the rail network over here done. So now I need to offload the plastic, probably over here. Fusion power is so good, makes a lot of energy, but more compact than nuclear power. Yes, compact is something I need. My current nuclear facility is a little big on the size. I built this the other day, and this was... I went from my steam setup and a little bit of nuclear, which was producing about 70 megawatts, all the way to this setup, which produces 1 gigawatt. I was really proud of it. But definitely, I think you can pretty much compact it down to something like this for the fusion power to get pretty much the same amount or even more. I haven't even looked at quality yet, which is probably going to do my head in. Okay, so rails, we can, this will be westbound, so we can pull off here. And then going back. Problem is, this is going to be a station for pickup, so we also need a station to drop off plastic. We need space to extract from the trains and create a bus, so I'm going to leave this much room. Plastic doesn't need to be overly sized for a drop-off point, so I can just do something short like this. Place that there and place that there. So that's going to form the drop-off point for the circuits and the drop-off point for the plastic. Sorry, the pickup point for the circuits. Do you automate your uranium processing so that you won't use a lot of uranium? I stop the belt whenever I have lots of the bad uranium in the belt. I haven't yet gotten to the Covarex processing yet, but I have a bit of a buffer system dealing with that until I get the Covarex, and then I do have a Covarex design that a modular one that I can just spam across, which deals with that for me. But yeah, that's pretty good. I am looking forward to that, but it's a little out of my reach at the moment because I need the space science, and I wanted to be able to mass produce the rocket parts before I built the spaceport, so I wouldn't have to struggle too much with the rocket. But it is looking like, at the rate that I'm going, I will have that rocket going up into space on when I next stream in 2 days' time. If you want to catch that, you can definitely check that out. What's your evolution? Big. 0.9. I went on a bit of a rampage and got rid of all of the bases because I was playing on. I moved the enemy bases sliders further to the right, well, pretty much nearly all the way to the right. Regretted it, but I spent quite a bit of time clearing them out, and then I have a lot of turrets. A mixture of flamethrower and laser turrets just absolutely lined up the wall. There was a period of time where are they? Yeah. Oh, they're going again. These guys keep spawning and they're running into here and they just constantly die. And it's always a good laugh. There's a lot of nests. Do you play Death World? I wanted to, but I did a little of research and I figured I'm probably not quite good enough at Death World. I moved the sliders, most of them anyway. I tweaked it, but it's not quite pure Death World. I haven't increased the pollution factors or anything like that. I just increased the spawn radius, or like the enemy base size, and I think I changed the range that they can. I forget what the other setting was, but yeah, it's kind of halfway towards Death World. But it was still challenging in the beginning, before I had this big wall up. This was my original wall of turrets that you can see here, still sitting here, before I had to expand because I wanted to take over this iron and uranium here for my power solution. But I couldn't because it was completely covered in bases that were like this size. And so I spent a long time getting through them. There's normal enemies, but why is there a lot of nest? Yeah, because you can tweak the sliders on the world generation settings. You can, I think for I forget what it is. There's two settings. One's for range or like enemy base size, and then the other one's something else. I can't remember. Okay, this is going to receive plastic. And then this is going to be circuits. So this is going to be a little bit of that color. Electronics factory. Let's do that. Maybe we can probably add the other circuits to that as well. Cool. Alrighty. Now, oh wait, I need to finish off this part of the rail as well, and then we can set up the train stations. Come on, robots. Landmines is OP. Instead of walls and turrets, some use landmines with bots placed. Oh, hang on, really? How much damage do they do? Damages and stuns them. Okay, I'll have to try that. Thanks for the recommendation. Actually, they do need explosives. How do I make explosives? Coal, sulfur, and water. That's easy. I've got the iron. No, you don't need iron to make sulfur. Yeah, I've got everything I could do. I could make explosives down here and give that a try. And you just place them like turrets, I imagine? Or they place more like vehicles and they kind of freeform. I'm out of rails again. That's annoying. I'm always out of items. Always running back and forth. Get rid of all this junk. That is a phallic rail. I promise that was not the intent. I wanted a quick and easy way to grab the plastic. But then I wanted a quick and easy way to loop back around from either side of the rail, and that's kind of just how it turned out. Oh man, I'm never gonna live that down. I won't remove it because it's funny, but that was completely by accident, and I zoomed out and I'm like, oh, right. Okay, let's get some more rails. Grab some more of the science packs as well. I can chuck that in. Should probably, yeah, let's grab those landmines. And wait a minute. Rocketry. But I can, okay. How is it that we can unlock rocket silos? How is it we can unlock rocket silos before rocketry? You'd think rocketry would be required. That's weird. And in preparation, let's also queue up some research speed. I'm really behind on my research. Well, you noticed it after you draw it. Yep. Yeah, I was just placing and I'm like, hang on a minute. I just zoomed out, admired my work, and then realized immediately what it was. Okay. Got the final rails. Let's hook this up and then we can set up the train schedule for the plastic. Cool. So now we should be able to, on the plastic train, set up hang on, plastic depot, inaccessible. Why are you... You can go through there, right? And then you come up here. Oh, I just haven't finished. Okay. Use rocket launcher to kill those nests in early games. The rocket launcher have long range. No, I didn't actually. I went all in on... I had the flamethrower, which was really nice. And then I went all in on personal laser defenses. So I had 10. Right now I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I had 9. I couldn't fit the 10th because I had power constraints. But yeah, I had 9 lasers. And that worked pretty well. It kept them all at bay. Did a lot of damage. And relatively cheap to sustain too, because I don't need to get any ammo. Also using atomic bombing the nest looks really good and satisfying killing them. When can I unlock nukes? Where are they? Here they are. Atomic bomb. Oh, 5,000. And 100 good uranium. Yeah, that'll have to come after the Kovarex, but that is something I want to try. Thanks for the suggestion. I don't know why I'm repairing these. I should just get rid of them. I don't need them anymore. Okay, did we finish that? No, hang on, it's down here. Actually, I remember seeing on a Reddit thread somewhere, someone found out that you can use atomic bombs as a replacement for cliff explosives in early game, because you can build atomic bombs before having to go out to, what was it, Vulcanus to get the cliff explosives, and the atomic bombs actually destroy the cliffs apparently. So that is something I have to try instead of bridging over like I have here. I can just blow that up. You liking Factorio a lot? I am. I've played it quite a bit in the past, but it's kind of like it's been on and off, and oftentimes I come back and I've completely forgotten how I've built everything. But this is the first time that I'm properly like engaging in a long playthrough to try and finish it. I finished the base game quite a few times, but never the DLC, because I got it a year ago when it came out, but I never stuck around with it long enough. I think I got to Gleber or something like that, and it just broke my brain with the spoilage mechanic. Okay, so that should be ready and hooked up. Let's... Still inaccessible. What's going on? Let's place a train down. Oh, I don't have any fuel. Never mind. We're not going to place a train down. I was going to place a train down and just run across with the train, but that's not going to work. Doesn't make any sense, though. That should all be... Oh, wait a minute. Right. I know what I've done wrong. Okay. Yes. I see it now. And looking back on the footage is probably going to make me look really silly back when I built it. But the train line, I've confused the left and right lanes of my two-way train line. That's why I can't reach it. Okay, so this bottom line is, it goes eastward, which means it travels down here. That's fine, but what I could easily do to fix this, the quick and dirty track switch. Oh, that was close. Holy. And we can probably do the same here as well. Quick little dirty track switch. Okay. You can build Dragon's Teeth, aka walls, to slow the biters around your wall perimeter. Dragon's Teeth shape like teeth, but not single, more like 3 rows and 3 columns. Is it like... Is it like that, or is it something similar? Or something different? I have seen this design. Yes, like that. Okay, yeah. I could try that. Does it slow it down because of their pathfinding, or is it just because they're not big enough to actually fit through, so they have to destroy it anyway? Yes, they're pathfinding. Okay. Clever. Very smart. I suppose it's not really it shouldn't be really a surprise. I suppose it shouldn't be really a surprise that the community's found out how to optimize wall placement in a game that's entirely about optimization of logistics. But that is cool. I will have to try that out. And then I can copy that and paste it. I'll give that a go later. Okay, so this should now... Yes, there we go. Plastic depot. Will drop off. I should rename that. And we want to wait until we have an empty inventory. Empty cargo. That should be good. So let's... Okay, it's going to the fueling station. I think it's running slow because I put wood in it. Oh, hang on. It's going on a big loop. Why is it going on such a big loop? Oh, because I need to get this side over. Okay. There we go. So he's getting fueled up. You'll love those new buildings I said earlier. I'm sure I will. I am excited to try them out. With the big mining drill, I have been to Vulcanus on a previous playthrough, and that was really cool. Especially once you unlock stacking on the belts. Because then it's just absolutely throughput galore. Okay, what's going on here? Why are we out of... Oh, I think I'm going to have to play with I'm going to have to play with circuit logic, I think. To start venting all this excess fluid out. Okay, but we have plastic. Actually, I just realized this is never going to go because I put wood in it. Yeah, now it's fully fueled. Off it goes. Oh, but it's going this long way around. Why is that? Why can't you just... It turned around, which is what we wanted. Went along here, but then it went... Wait, where'd it go? Huh? Oh, it's back at the plastic. No, you're gonna... Oh, wait, hang on. He's not full. That's why. Oh, because I set it to be full cargo and he's only filled one half. That's annoying. Big mining drills reduce the depletion in mining so that ores... Or reduce the depletion it's mining so that ores deplete slower. Is that so? So it's basically like a productivity bonus. Resource drain 50%. Yeah, so it's like a productivity bonus but for mining. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Okay, so what we need to do here, first of all, is make more fast inserters. I didn't realize I ran out because the ghosts are blue and the inserters are blue. We need to make a second output. So let's put this here. Oops. And a splitter should sort that out. For the time being, let's just hit the next station. I love these trains, they're so cool. And we have arrived. Awesome. So, the next thing to do is extract them. I think if my memory serves me correctly, whoops, there's a design trick here, which is pretty much the most efficient way you can, mathematically speaking, unload the train. Yeah, I think because that's gonna fill both sides of the belts, and then this also forms a 4-lane bus that we need. Yep, okay, that's cool. What I might also do is move that, copy these guys over, and make some buffer chests. So that way we have a bit of buffer before we run out if we do have a supply chain problem. I think that'll be good. So I'm going to run over there, place those down. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to run over. Oh, geez, that's a lot of circuits. I might just cancel the crafting of that and grab the circuits from my buffer and skip that entirely. You only use flamethrowers to kill nests in early games? Yeah, mostly, pretty much. Just use the flamethrowers until I tried cheesing with turrets, but I was too bad at the game. I couldn't place the turrets and fill them up quick enough. But yeah, mostly just flamethrowers until I unlocked the personal laser defense. Where's my circuits? Here they are. Here's my circuits. Oops, not objects. They're green, but they're not what I want. Bulk inserters. Need more gears. Hey, let's finish off this unloader. We need to power it. Oops, that's not aligned. Cool, that's powered. Why are they not grabbing? Oh, I'm silly. Perspective got me. And then we need to cut all this. Paste it closer. Cool. And we have plastic unloading. It's a milestone. All right. So the last thing we need to do with that is bring it up to the machines up here and produce our red circuits. Then we can resume what our original goal was which was to mass produce blue circuits. We're going to have to increase our green circuit production and then produce some sulfuric acid. But that's going to have to wait for another time because I'm out of time for today. So thank you everyone for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Had a good time. I'll be streaming again in 2 days' time. Let me check the schedule. That'll be the 14th of November, same time, so 12 p.m. No, hang on. 5 p.m. PST. Be sure to drop in the Discord. I post my schedule in the Discord and also post my YouTube videos as they go up. There'll be one going up tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. And I'll catch you later. See ya.